Hello and welcome to another live stream. If you're new around here, my name is TheDiamond Bullet. Today I'm here in Farming Sim 22 with the No Man's Land map, doing a single player playthrough of a survival challenge. So I started with 200 grand. So I bought this Case IH with a front loader attacher which costed 98. I bought this trailer which costed 12. I bought this quickie front loader. And I bought this pallet fork, all to make a start. Now, we've got to change some settings. Fieldstone is on, line required will also be on. Automatic engine start's going to be off. And I do have manual attaching on. It's taken 3 attempts to do this live stream. Each time there was a problem with Streamlabs, and then I restarted my computer. Now I do own a plot. I own plot 45. Oh, that just connects on like that, okay. Now the trailer. The reason I chose this, it was relatively cheap and it comes with a front loader. So we're going to go take this to our plot. Because this tractor and trailer are going to be very useful to begin with. The plot I own is over here, and while I'm making my way I thought I'd explain some rules. So I can't reset equipment. I have to drive back and forth from the store. I can only have a maximum of 4 what they called greenhouses, and I'm going to use that. Obviously everything else will be standard. I do have the multi-fruit buying station. Now with that, I'm not going to use it for things I can easily get, so I'm not going to use it for, say, wood, or I'm not going to use it for silage or anything like that. I'm just going to use it for stuff like fertilizer and seed, which are then well, traditionally harder to come across, especially because you have to buy them. Just makes that bit quicker. So we're going to go into the buy menu, production and greenhouses. So I'm going to have 2 flower ones and 2 mushrooms. I'm going to lay them out like this. And then the 2 mushrooms as close as possible. Okay. Oh, I see, they've not gone in a straight line. Oh well. We're going to just move this out the way. And we'll have the 2 mushrooms on either end. Not a big deal, I'll probably move them at a later date. Just that way they look better than... I mean, they don't look better on the map, but oh well. Now we're going to go activate them. Now, traditionally, you would need water, but we have automatic irrigation, which will cost us a bit every day, and we do have 1 day long months. So we're going to turn that all on, and then we're going to activate them all. And they'll start producing mushrooms and things, and that's why this tractor and trailer was so important to get straight away. Now we need a field. So we're gonna drop this, and we're gonna buy a cultivator. Cultivator. I don't know where. I don't understand this menu. It should be in alphabetical order, but you know, why would you do that? Cultivators. So we have 70 grand bill to spend on a cultivator. That one's 6 meters. I think I'm going to get this one for 6 meters. Simply because it matches my tractor. Wait, how much power does it need? 200 horsepower. I should probably have checked that. How much power does my tractor have? 170. Okay, so not that one. Find another one. One needs 140, 110. I think we'll go for this one then. It's got rollers on it as well. Just because we don't have the most powerful tractor in the world. We're gonna go to the store. Obviously the tractor isn't the fastest. But I think the tractor was a good purchase. So we lift it up, attach all the cables, we'll go cultivate a field. Now we're also going to need seeder Is there anything cheaper? I mean, this one's 12 grand. We'll grab this. And it'll also be one stage fertilized, so we'll need to get a sprayer. Sprayers. What's 34? Do we have anything cheaper than 34? 26. Okay. So we're going to need those. I'm also going to buy the multi-fruit buying station. That's just to make my job easier and quicker. Now people are probably going to get angry at me for how I've placed my greenhouses, but that's fine. Be angry, I don't care. Okay, we'll start here and we'll make a nice outline. But first I'm going to buy the multi-fruit buying station, which is in here, container, multi-fruit buying station. And it can go right there. Okay, so extend this. Make sure I can make it create a field. Lower. And off we go. Now I want multiple fields, but I don't want this one to be massive. And I will go through and cut down all these smaller trees, so I might need a stump grinder at some point. Obviously you don't really want trees in the middle of your field. I think we'll go to there. We'll get this field planted so we can have a field ready. Each field is probably going to have a different crop in it based on the time I'm planting. Because we can assume most crops are going to take about half a year until they are done. So that's done. So we're gonna take a look at sell prices. Let it save. This one. So if we plant it now, wheat will probably be ready around August. Oh, January, sorry. So will barley, so will oats. We'll do oats. This first field. So now I need to buy a chainsaw. chainsaw. And I am going to need to buy a stone picker. Nails, feeders, rollers. Where's stone picker? Ah, stone picker. Well, I can't afford a stone picker at the moment. So I'm going to need to wait a bit before I can get this field planted. So we're going to drop this here for a minute. I'm going to go over here and hook onto the low loader. Oh yeah, I need a stump grinder. Stump grinder its own thing. Sprayers. Am I just being an absolute idiot right now? Levelers. Is it a miscellaneous? What are they? No. Ah, there it is. 27 grand, really? What's this? I need 27 grand. Okay, here's hoping I can get something from these little logs. Otherwise, as a precaution, I'm gonna cut them as low as possible. These ones should be light enough to pick up by hand. There we go. Onto there. I think a stone picker will be something I should get if I can afford it, more than a stump grinder. That one's still a pretty big one. Because for now, I know I can't afford a stump grinder. I have a solution. That on there. I can go here and remove stumps. That's not going to become an issue. Because I can definitely not afford a stump grinder right now. My game tabbed itself out. So these should all start producing at some point. I don't expect to get a lot from these. Maybe I should have gone for a cheaper tractor, but this tractor seems perfect for now. Obviously I'd want a bigger tractor at some point, and I don't think I'm going to exceed 2 tractors. I'll park this here, over here. Okay, only 297 quid, that's not a lot. That means I'm not going to be able to plan until I've got the stone picker. And that means I'm going to have to wait a bit for productions, unfortunately. Obviously, I could turn off fieldstone, but it's an extra challenge. So if it adds to the challenge, it makes the challenge more fun. And obviously it's another source of income, as those stones can either be saved or sold. If I save them, they can be turned into gold. I'm going to check to make sure these are actually producing still. Yeah. They've all nearly got their first pallet, so we're going to go continue the field. Hopefully by the end of it we can get a stone picker. And if you're new around here, I do like a challenge. That's why I've still got fieldstone turned on. That's why I've got lime turned on, because I've never done lime before. Okay, get this. Need to turn that back on. Get this field done. Obviously this kind of stuff would be time-lapsed in a normal video. But welcome to the ride. And the answer is no. I don't know how long this stream is going to be. So I do want to get this field planted by the end of this in-game day. So I'm going to need to get a stone picker as quick as possible. I'm not sure what the stones do, I just know it's an extra thing I can sell. Now in stone pickers, oh, now I've got to find it again. This one would be great. Especially because this one I need more horsepower for. And the reason I think this one would be great is because I know this one like acts as a roller as well. Now if I do go quiet, like I do quite a lot during some streams, it's because I've run out of things to talk about. So yeah. Oh yeah, I can have workers. Probably not going to use them because one, they're expensive, and two, you have to create the field first anyway, so there'd be no real point in using a worker. Those greenhouses should start producing their first pallets soon. Should definitely have produced them by the time I finished the field. And we will have to wait for a lot of that production because that production is what we're going to use in order to get the money for equipment. Obviously, I don't want to solely go on and do just productions because that'll get boring. So that's why I'm doing a field as well. And I do want multiple fields, like I said. And I'm going to create like a proper farm. It's not just going to be productions. Obviously, productions will be involved. And I will eventually move these greenhouses somewhere else. Where I'm going to build a yard, which is going to have all the productions and sheds and things. But for now, they can stay there. And when they do get moved, that land will probably be turned into another field. Now the reason I've limited myself to 4 of them, I know that you can make a lot of money. And I don't want to just have that as my only source of income. It's the same reason Daggerwin and Chainsaw have limited themselves to 2. 1 of each. I've limited myself to 4. And I can't have any base game ones. Well, I can, but it would count as 1 of my 4 greenhouses. And the reason I place them like that is obviously I'm going to need to pick up the mushroom pallets with this tractor. Another reason I chose this tractor over any other is so I don't need to buy a forklift. And obviously, eventually, I will probably sell this tractor for something bigger. But for now, this tractor's doing okay. Obviously, I'm not going to instantly go for the larger tractors. As you can see, we've got our first pallets. I'm not going to go for the massive tractors straight away. But I'll get a second medium-sized tractor at some point. And obviously, I'll be checking the sale as well, because it doesn't matter about resale value. In this series anyway. So used equipment will be a godsend. So if I see a nice, powerful, more powerful than this tractor on there for relatively cheap, and I can afford it, I'll probably buy it. But right now, on the sale, we've got this Delta Trek, which is a useless tractor. We've got this trailer, which is pretty good actually. We have this piece of forestry machinery. We have this Challenger for only 125 grand, so that's pretty good. But that's it for the sale right now. And so we'll keep an eye on that before buying new equipment to see if there is anything on there that I'm looking for. Obviously right now I don't need anything more. I do need a stone picker. And the good news is, because of the grass, this little field should have a application of fertilizer. Which is why I'm going to have to wait for the first growth stage before I can fertilize it again. but I'm going to need a tractor that can have row crop tires. I think this one can. And the reason I need that is for when I am doing herbicide and fertilizing when the crop has grown, because crop destruction is on. And obviously, we don't want to be destroying our crop at this early stage. So this field, like I said, isn't going to be massive, and there's a reason for that. The bigger the field, the longer it takes to plant and harvest. So right now, let's have it limit to field so that when I do, drop it, because it opens up for some reason. I can just place that there. Need to move this trailer a bit. A bit more this way. And no, for moving it, I didn't need the cables going up, but I did them anyway. Also, this tractor shouldn't struggle with anything. Okay. We're going to have these in layers of 3 wide. This doesn't go any lower, which is a bit of a problem for when it comes to picking up these pallets. So a forklift will be a worthy investment, but I don't need one yet. Oops. That's a problem. I have made a mistake. I shall fix my mistake. Like so. Mistake has been fixed. There we go. Push that forwards. Obviously I could use an auto load trailer, but I do really like just doing this. It just adds to the challenge as well as just to the game as a whole. Don't let this push though. The flower ones we can pick up. I just want to line it up better. Yeah, the flower ones we can pick up, but the mushroom ones we can't. The mushroom ones are heavier. And obviously mushrooms do bring in a bigger income when it comes to selling. I'm going to place that down, move it over. Okay, so these mushrooms weigh 151 kilos, and the flowers weigh 151 and the mushrooms weigh 700 kilos. Now we've got to wait. Unfortunately, that's all we can do right now. I'm gonna check Discord real quick. No new messages. Okay. While we're waiting for this, I'm going to turn my engine off. And I'm going to put you on my intermission while I go make me a cup of tea. I'll see you guys when I get back.
Everywhere I go, the people really want to know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's to once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn. I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard, it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. What told the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, love, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really want to know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's to once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn. I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard, it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. What told the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, love, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really want to know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's to once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn. I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard, it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. What told the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, loved, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she, test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really wanna know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn. I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard, it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. Low. What holds the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, loved, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she, test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really wanna know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn. I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard, it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. Low. What holds the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, loved, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she, test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really wanna know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn. I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard, it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. Low. What holds the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, loved, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she, test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really wanna know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn. I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard, it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. Low. What holds the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, loved, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she, test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really wanna know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn, I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. What holds the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, loved, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really wanna know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn, I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. What holds the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, loved, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she. Hurry up quick. Everywhere I go, the people really wanna know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn, I am the one they call Lucky Charm. Got my own I don't need your farm. Life was so hard it made me weak. Built to last, this girl ain't weak. Sturdy and still when I plant my feet. Got it out the mud, now it's racks in my sleep. Endless faith is what brought me next level prosperity. Silent power moves is what I'm giving. They love to hate the world they can't live in. Always present for the high roads. Go swim within the deep lows. What holds the future? Who knows? I don't do it for the likes, I do it for the love. Do it for the ones who really need a hug, cause they had it tough, never had enough. Feared, loved, and respected. Using words as a weapon. Test and she.
I'm back. Not only did I go and make a cup of tea, I put some lights on my desk, and I added something to my throne wish list. So if you're here for the stream, it's !throne, and if you're not here for the stream, it's throne.me/u/TheDiamond_Bullet. Link will be in the description below, because I am uploading this to YouTube afterwards. And as you can see, we have another pallet spawn. I don't think I'll sell them yet until I get a full bottom layer, because yeah, it just makes sense to me. So I added some lights to the throne wish list. I've removed the unavailable stuff, or the stuff that was listed at 34 pence. If it is listed at 34 pence, that means it is no longer available for purchase. Why has that happened then? That's annoying. Oh well, I'll fix that in a minute. Anything on my wish list worth over £100 is crowd-funded, which means not people can donate towards it. Now we've got to fix this mess. Push them back on. Push them too far. Whoops. Okay, to fix this problem, So this needs to be there. This needs to be straight. That needs to go there. Then this. Needs to fit in there nicely. Then this one gets moved over a tad. This one gets moved over also a tad. And there we go. So, crisis averted. Gonna have to place this on first. Pick it up properly with my forks. Like I said, this is where a forklift would come in very handy. Okay, that's bullshit. Luckily these flower ones I can pick up without super strength. The only reason I enabled super strength was for the mushroom ones. Come on, stupid flowers. There we go. Just so I don't make these fall off again, I'm going to strap them down. I do still believe this tractor was a good choice. Also, I thought now would be the best time to advertise this. I am uploading to TikTok. So, link for that will be in the description of the video, or if you're in my live streams, it's !TikTok. And what I'm uploading is my old Twitch clips. So, something I've had on my channel forever has been my Twitch clips. Now, they're on TikTok. I do hope to stream on TikTok, but obviously I need to get 1,000 followers. I am on 112. So if everyone just heads over there, checks out my content. There's quite a lot of it. And if you do want to see my old Twitch clips, and you don't know where to find them, now you know. I wasn't intending on uploading to TikTok, but I saw that it could help with streaming. I'm going to turn this off now while we wait. That's pretty much all the stream's going to be, is just sitting, waiting, drinking, talking. At least you guys have music to listen to, I don't. Actually, maybe I could get some music. So if I go to slip.stream, it's my go-to non-copyright music provider because it's free. Sign in with Twitch. I'm going to turn off media source. Let's see what we would like to listen to. I have a notification. Okay. Okay, so in the genres, let's go cinematic. Now obviously there is a paid for version of slip.stream, but there is no real point using them. There we go. Now I have music to listen to. For anyone wanting to know what I've done, I've gone to slip.stream, gone to genres, I've gone to cinematic, I've scrolled down to piano, and this is the Shimmering Orchestra playlist that's already here. Now the tracks don't take that long, but anyhow, so you can see we have quite a lot of stones, which is why a stone picker is very important right now. And then we can sell the stones. Obviously we could use them for gold, but we don't have slurry, and we need that. Or we could use grass, I guess. And this trailer is being very useful. Obviously an auto-load trailer would probably be more beneficial, but they do cost more. And we obviously still have our multi-fruits buying station. So yeah, now we've got to wait. I'm gonna change the music, I think. I'm gonna go... some gangster rap. Once again, this is the gangster rap playlist on slip.stream. Yeah, I do like this tractor. It's a pretty good looking tractor. I'm gonna get my... I'm gonna... turn... Where is it? Ah, hood off. And then I'm going to How do you get a screenshot on the Windows windshield on Xbox? Hello David Hike, thank you for the follow, I do appreciate it. I'm just figuring out how to take a screenshot from the Xbox Game Pass. Oh well, I'll figure it out another time. Let me just turn on my HUD again. Okay. So, this is not going to make us enough for the stone picker we need. While we wait, I may as well move the stuff from the shop to the farm. And this also fertilizes. How do I... Okay, I can open this. We're gonna go to the multi-fruit buying station, fill it with seed and fertilizer. So just gonna take a look at the map real quick. I get that it's going to need lime. It's also obviously got a bunch of stones. So I'll see if I can get a lime sprayer as well. So maybe that'll be useful to get. Did it stop? That's interesting. There we go. That's that prepared. Park this over here. We go. Gonna go into the store. Guess we need a spreader. Can I get anything cheaper? No. That's 42 meter working width, that's 42, that's 25, that's 26. And that can hold 3,900, that can hold 3,200, so this is the one we'll get. Can't lease items, unfortunately. I do have that whole section removed, so we do need to wait till we can afford that, hopefully. We can afford that and a stone picker from the load of pallets. Would like to hope I could, but if I can't, then I think lime has to come first. We won't fill this up with anything yet. I think it won't need to be fertilizer straight away. We could probably get away with filling just this with herbicide, but there's no point doing that now. Obviously, I could also take out a loan. But I don't think I'm gonna. There we go. I think after these three we'll go make a sale. See how much we get. Hopefully get both the lime sprayer and the stone picker, but oh well. If I can't, then I can't. Okay. That not. There we go. Gonna restrap them because there can be issues with the straps and how they work. So we have 6,000 litres of each, flowers and mushrooms. Okay, 47 grand. Now I could get the sprayer, but because I want to get it planted, and I can probably do the lime another time, I'm going to go for this stone picker. I'm gonna go for this one. I'll come back for it. And of course we can still sell the stones. There's not a complete loss. Just need to wait for another few pallets to spawn. 3 from each, I think it was. Yeah, 3 from each. What we'll need. Gonna park this up here with the rest of my equipment. Gotta be nice and organized. Before you start losing things, like your mind. Helicopter. Hello Flame, yeah, this is a farm. It is farming sim 22. And to go pick up stones. But yeah, how's the crops looking? I don't have any crops yet. Obviously this is no man's land, so you don't get pre-placed farms or fields. But I do have some greenhouses which are generating me money so I can get this field planted. Obviously got to do some stoning or stone picking, which is what I'm doing now. And then I'm going to be planting, I think, oats, because by the time they're ready, it should be February, where they're worth $2,000 per 1,000 liters, so that's quite a good deal, and it's the best price for anything that's going to be ready around that time. So we'll be planting oats as our first crop. And I don't have a lime sprayer. Lime is turned on, so I am going to be planting in this in-game day and then hopefully spraying when I have enough money for the sprayer, which could be relatively soon with my mushrooms and flower greenhouses. But me being me would get bored and end up speeding around in a tractor. Yep, that is a problem with doing this kind of series. You do have to keep yourself busy, otherwise you do end up getting bored. Like I said, we have productions which are slowly generating us money. I started with 200 grand, pretty much spent half of it on this tractor, which I think was the best price tractor for the amount of power it has. And it depends on how you play the game. You can play the game, you can give yourself unlimited money, you can give yourself massive advantages and play the game like that, just mess around. Or you can do this, where you can start with a small amount of money and no equipment and a plot and try and work your way up. There are different ways people can play the game. You don't just have to play it doing this kind of playing, I guess would be the wording for that. It would appear the music has stopped. There we go. And obviously it's got multiplayer, so you can always play with people. If you know anyone, of course. I remember playing Farming Sim 15 ages ago. Yeah, I played Farming Sim 15 on the Xbox 360. But yeah, I get it. Obviously, the game's not for everyone. It is a slow progression game, so if you don't like slow progression, probably don't play this game. Kind of like Stranded Deep or Raft or anything like that. With slow progression, it does kind of get boring for some people. Xbox 360 days were amazing. Yeah, unfortunately I had to sell mine. I had a Halo Reach limited edition silver one, and I had to sell it, unfortunately. But I do intend to buy more Xbox 360s. I do still have like 2 lying around, but they are broken. And one of them is fully taken apart. Whatever crops I had definitely didn't live. Yeah. That was an issue with 15. I think the crops didn't live as long as they should have. I think that was not you, that was the game. Unless you were just doing donuts in the middle of a field, then yeah, that's probably you. But yeah, gotta collect the stones so I don't destroy my equipment. It's another step, another something to do. And it's obviously another expense, unfortunately. Stone pickers aren't cheap. This one cost me 54 grand, I think it was. So half the price I spent on my tractor. But we live, we learn. I gave mine away to a friend, but might buy one if I can find a good enough one. But doesn't look like it's been left to die. Yeah, that's the issue with 360s. It's hard to find a decent one these days. Regardless on where you look, you're not going to find anything that's close to decent. I would like another 360 at some point, but it is what it is. And I think we've nearly got all the stones from this field, and then we can get to planting. We got 383 liters of stones, which is really not a lot. So we're gonna check them up. If any Xbox did backwards compatibility for absolutely, yeah. There we go. No more stones. So that means we can lift this, turn it off, and close it. I'm gonna go sell these stones real quick. They're probably not gonna make us a whole lot, but they'll make us something. And it'll be a while before we make profit on this machine, so. Now, this tractor's a great tractor, I think. I remember playing The Simpsons. Oh yeah, Simpsons Hit and Run, mate. That was like the best game ever. I remember that. It was a great game. There we go. The way this unloads is pretty cool as well. Only 56 pounds. I think I finished it twice. Yeah, I think I finished it twice. That is really not a good amount of money for the stones, but better than absolutely zero. So we move on. Yeah, the missions do get more difficult, which you'd expect. It was a fun game though. Even just messing about and it was fun. Shame that never came out on PC, to be honest. You could probably find a copy of it for PC somewhere, but it will never be the same. Touch that. And it's funny, we're going to be pulling a Massey Ferguson planter with a Case IH tractor. Okay. I think that's all connected. But this is good because it's an okay working width for the small field I've got. Yeah, there's a few copies for PC here and there, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's you have to play it on the original Xbox or the 360 in order to get that real nostalgia. A fruit. This fruit cannot be planted in August. Okay. Ah, I know why that's a problem. I'll fix that problem. Seasonal growth can piss off. So we want oats. Can I plant oats? Yes. Lower. Turn on. It's working! I do prefer to stream this than record it, because recording just takes too long with all the editing and then the uploading. Obviously this will be uploaded to YouTube at some point, just not now. Probably start uploading once I'm done actually. Get it out and then do the next episode tomorrow or later on today technically, because it is, what, 1:30 in the morning? Well, it's like, I'll read your message in a minute, just gonna finish this row real quick. I know people keep saying about wanting a remake every so often. Would be nice, but the issue is with remakes, it could go terribly, terribly wrong. And it'll never happen, a remake will never come, but it's probably for that reason. They don't want to risk it going terribly wrong and then risking the reputation of both the game and the company, which makes sense. Obviously, some YouTubers have been working on remaking it themselves, but then they're never going to release it for copyright reasons. But it'll either be, like I said, either go really, really well and they've done it right, which is very difficult to do with a remake of a game, or they've done it very, very wrong, which is easy to do even by accident. So there's two ways that could go. And then obviously there's the funding. It probably won't get the same funding or enough funding, and whether or not people will play it because of the fact that it's a remake. There's a lot of things to consider when making games. But if a remake does come, that would be amazing. But, like I said, it can go one of two ways. Yeah, look at them. Exactly, and look at the funding that Rockstar gets. So it can go very wrong very easily. And I think that's why it's best to not get hopeful for a remake. Unless someone puts a lot of effort, time and money into getting the licenses to make their own remake, it's never gonna happen. They were. That's why I never got them. That's why I currently don't have F123 either, because of how bad F122 was. And from what I've seen, F123 is in the same position that F122 currently is in. And that's not good for a company, because 22 never got fixed. They fixed some things, obviously, but there was still major issues with 22, including sound turning off randomly, pit stop glitches. There was just so much, and with 23 you'd think they'd fixed it. No. If anything, the old issues that they fixed in 22 are back. I played San Andreas on Game Pass. I uninstalled 15 minutes after installing. Yeah. It is, it's one of those things with remakes. And, like I said, with some games, you can obviously expect bugs and things, but 22's been out a year and a half. 23's come out, for like a month and a half, and both of them are in the same position in terms of glitches and playability. It's ridiculous. And that's what you get for being an EA game, I guess. Look at FIFA or whatever that. It's still called FIFA. Same game every year with like. Yeah, but the thing is with Formula 1, it's obviously like completely different in terms of the way the game should be to FIFA. FIFA can only come in one form, and Formula 1 can also come in one form. But Formula 1, with the changes that are actually made in the actual season, changes in the game are made. And that's why people play more Formula 1 than they do FIFA. And the Formula 1 games have only been run by EA by like 2 years, 3 years. So it is the second game that EA have made, and it's the second one that is still super buggy. And it's ridiculous. They never fully fixed 22, and now issues that were in 22 are now in 23, including the issues that are currently in 22. It's ridiculous. And that's just the way it is. They'll never get them fixed. And like I said, that's why I currently don't have 23. That's why I stopped playing 22. Because of how it worked. Just all the glitches, all the problems. And they can never fix them because they're EA. I think EA need to learn how to make a game properly. Obviously, with Formula 1, they've got obviously the Codemasters' original team on it. But EA just don't know how to make games anymore. Thing is with Sims is on a decline. Sims 4 has been out forever, for example, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better. And now they've released the game for free pretty much everywhere. They're going to stop earning money from it. There's no point buying for the editions because they hardly do anything for the game. And yeah, Sims games are still buggy. Barely, yes, and there is a rare occasion where there is a bug, but they can still be buggy. And that's EA for you. They can't make a game. Like, back in Sims 2 days, there was a different version for the different platforms. So PC had a different version to, say, DS, which had a different version to PSP. It was all different. Still have the Xbox One disc for Sims 4. Yeah, so it's all different with how they did Sims 2. Because, for example, on DS, you had a hotel to run. On the PC, it was obviously you build your own house, live in a neighborhood. On PSP, there was a strange thing going on in a town, and you had to find out how people died. And that one was all over the place. There was werewolves and ghosts and zombies and shit. And that's just how it's been. There was a different version of Sims 2 for every device it was released on for some reason. I don't understand it. Because you don't need that many different versions of the same game. But with Sims 4, they've now made it free for people everywhere. And there's no real point playing because the game gets boring. Well, that's what I found anyway. I just play it to make characters. These days. And that's it. Now the field is planted. It should be pretty much fully fertilized. So we shouldn't have to worry about having to fertilize it at the later stages either. God, this is annoying. There we go. Then we push that all the way to the other side. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a lurk for a bit. Okay, that's fine. I still don't know how long this stream's gonna be. I don't plan that kind of shit. I don't even know if I've got a lurk command. To be fair. I'm not that big. Yep. Oh, shit. Okay.
I put the top down just in case. I can catch a tan cruising down the PCH. So raise glass, let's toast to you. And let them know West Coast the truth. With my feet in the sand, tree in my hand, in a front row, California ocean view.
From Los Angeles to San Francisco Bay, let me hear you say I love California.
Not gonna lie, this song's pretty good. Got a nice beat.
Let me hear you say I love California.
There also was a time where I was thinking of actually becoming a farmer in real life. But obviously it's expensive to start a farm. Very expensive. Now we wait again for more of our product to be made before we can go and sell it and get our lime spreader, because we do need that. But I have got lime turned on. Just taking off my jacket. It does get really warm in my new office, which is my living room. So I had new internet, and as a result they've installed it in my living room. And I don't have a big enough Ethernet cable to still be in my office. Obviously one day I might return back to my office But for now, I'm in the living room. Which is okay, because it means my food and tea making facilities are just over there. I guess I could move back into my office once I finish the upgrades to it. And for those of you that don't know, I am working on making my office better. I'm going to have a background, a webcam, a whole new setup, all for my office. Which means this PC will probably stay in here and be used as a guest PC if they need it. And then in my office is where my other PC is going to be. Well, I'll have 3 PCs at that point. I've still got my first PC, which is behind me currently. So that's what I'm aiming for. A whole new setup, new desk, a new everything for the office. But for now, I'm fine. Gonna check Discord for any messages. Ooh, message request. I'm hella confused right now. Did I make it or not? Why have I been pinged in general? Where was I pinged in general? Ah, there. Oh. Because he wanted to message me, so he pinged me. That makes sense. So I do have a message, only I'm confused by it. Naturally. But we still need to wait for these productions. We can see it's nearly ready for the next pallet, actually. And yeah, this tractor is very useful. Think before I get rid of this tractor, I'll need to replace it with one that's bigger and maybe a forklift or telehandler or skid steer or something. Because this fork can't reach the floor. And that is a bit of a problem. When did he message me? Okay, that's interesting. So, Recent news about my life. Let's discuss. So, I've been accepted as DSU trainer and buddy. I am currently an ERT trainer, so that's 2 band 1 trainer roles. And I've just got college trainer. Okay. So if anyone cares about Police MP, I am becoming the best trainer on ever. Well, I say that anyway. But it is what it is. Gonna have 3, possibly 4 trainer roles. Obviously I've got ERT, DSU, and now I've got the 2 college trainers. Well, got at least one of them. And I was in CID and the trainer there, so I'm like the best trainer anyone could ever ask for. Busy, 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 busy. I might livestream Police MP later. Now that I think about it, it's logical. I obviously can't stream or record training sessions for obvious reasons, but I can stream playing the game normally. Fasten that up. Anyway, back to loading my trailer. I think this load should be enough to get me the sprayer and the lime. And then that's the field all cared for. Oh well, that's that field all cared for. I do want multiple fields, hence why that one is so small. But then like limiting myself to just one big field, especially early on. I don't even have a harvester. But luckily, I've got months of just loading these pallets up to get a harvester. Oh, press the accelerator instead of the reverse. Happens. Turn that off. Actually, I don't know why I turned it off. We're still working on limited edition designs for my merch as well. We've got the designs. We're just trying to get the scaling right. We are focusing on posters and maybe some, we'll do some limited edition mouse pads. But for now, we're trying to get the sizes, the dimensions, and the designs perfect before we release them. And obviously I'm partnered with Visuals by Impulse. If you're a new and upcoming streamer and you want transitions, starting screens, that kind of thing, my link is in the description below to both YouTube and Twitch. Well, it is below on Twitch, but you can also use the exclamation VBI command, I think. It's about to rain in game. So you can also get 5% off. The prices go anywhere from free to about $40 US. Spreaders, 25 grand. Hopefully we can put lime in that. I'm gonna go return my trailer again. And we're nearly reaching the end of the in-game day, so I think the end of the in-game day will signify the end of the stream. So when it gets dark. We've kept busy, it seems. Which is good. It also means at the start of the next one, we're going to have a lot of mushrooms and flowers to sell. So that's going to be good in terms of income. Like that. Yeah, this tractor is proven to be a good purchase. Not struggled with anything I've gave it. And for one tractor setup, it can take care of every section of my current farm. So, why not? Like I said, I'll probably stream some Police MP later. I haven't been on Police MP for a bit. So I might do some DSU stuff. Try and get my hours up for all the divisions I'm in. I'm in National Highways, DSU, LAS. I'm an advanced paramedic. Is that it? And Civ. You gotta get all my activity points up for all of them. And that's all cabled up. Open it. I'm gonna hope I can fill it with lime. I hope I can. If not, then this is a waste of money. And I've never done lime before. I've never played any farming sim game with lime enabled. So if this doesn't work, I'm screwed. If it does, then great. No, it's fertilizer. Is there going to be under crop protection, isn't it? Oh, I'm an idiot! It tells me if it can do lime. Okay. Let's sell it. How much did I spend on it? Just so I know. 25 grand. How much does selling it get me back? 19. So I'm going to have to give myself 5 grand back. There we go. That pays me the full amount back. Then if we go back into here, we can get this one which does lime. And it can hold, well, more. So, thought I was going to get that one anyway, but you know, sometimes I forget. Gonna check Discord real quick. Talking to the head trainer from Police MP. Check out the interior of this thing then. Got a nice interior actually. Good tractor. Oh. Ooh, that hurt. For anyone wondering what that little moan there was, I was cracking my neck. And it feels good. It hurts sometimes, it feels good other times. Anyway. So we have a sprayer, or a spreader now, which should be able to do line. Let me see, is there a lift? This is a 42 meter working width? Damn. Okay, let's go fill it up. I don't know how big 42 meters is. It might be able to get my whole field in one go. That would be insane. But like I said, I've never done line before. Now the reason sometimes I can't seem to fill up equipment properly is because of my my controller. It's a bit buggy. Doesn't take much unfolding. It is very heavy. How do I turn it on? Not turning on. Oh, I haven't connected PTO. Duh. Holy shit, that's a big ass working width. That's insane. That is an insane working width. For only 26 grand as well. That is insane. I'm happy. It does take a lot of lime though. The spray. But that used almost the whole tank. Okay, this last little bit. There we go. And I guess I can go put this over here. And we are reaching the end, unfortunately, of the day and the stream. Gonna move my things into place. But next time. So that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you for coming out and joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!